Speaking to Talk Radio's Christo on Sunday, the former Sun royal editor insisted for Harry's upcoming memoirs to sell many copies, they must include revelations that the public are yet to be made aware of. During the discussion, the pair speculated on what exactly that could be, as they suggested the revelations could be about anything from Diana to Charles's neglect or even Harry's relationship with William. It comes as Prince Harry's memoirs are due to be released next year, as the Duke has vowed to share the definitive account of his experiences, adventures, losses, and life lessons. Mr. Ray said, "This so-called memoir that he is supposed to be writing is coming out next year, which coincides with the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. Nice move, Harry, nice move. And it will have some sort of revelation in there because he has been paid a lot of money for it. They will be wanting something as well that will get the publicity machine going, that will get us all talking about Harry and Meghan and their poor life living in their £11 million home in Montecito." Host Christo then jumped in, launching a stinging tirade of speculation about what the book could cover. Christo suggested, "Or it will be something more that we will find out about what happened after Diana died. Or it will be something we find out about Charles's neglect of him, or it will be something else we will find out about his relationship with William." The radio host furiously concluded, "Otherwise there is no point in him doing it. That is what the $100 million is paying for." The Duke of Sussex is to publish an intimate memoir of his life, which he has vowed will be accurate and wholly truthful. The book will share the definitive account of his experiences, adventures, losses, and life lessons. The prince said he is excited for people to read a first-hand account of my life. It comes as the Duke of Sussex has reportedly been working on the memoir for almost a year, and it will address areas of his life which he wishes to readdress to the public. He will be teaming up with ghostwriter Junior Moringa to write the book, and says proceeds from the book will be donated to charity. Along with Prince Harry's latest Apple TV series which explores mental health, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have also embarked on a string of other lucrative media ventures. In December 2020, the Sussexes signed a massive $25 million partnership with Spotify through their production company, Archie Audio, to host and produce podcasts focusing on global issues and mental health. The California-based couple have also signed an enormous TV deal with Netflix believed to be worth an eye-watering $100 million. Prince Harry's great-uncle Duke of Windsor wrote Memoir 15 years after leaving royals. Harry and his wife Meghan Markle have long been compared to the Duke and Duchess of Windsor, due to them both deciding to defy all precedent and step down from their roles. What's more, Wallace and Meghan are both American divorcees, who did not fit in with the royal circles. Harry announced in July that he would publish an intimate memoir which he vowed would be accurate and wholly truthful. The Duke of Sussex had reportedly been working on the book for over a year, since Harry and Meghan stepped down as working royals, with the first draft of the manuscript said to be almost complete. Harry, who will donate all the proceeds to charity, has also allegedly teamed up with ghostwriter Junior Moringa, a Pulitzer Prize winner who has written memoirs for tennis player Andre Agassi and Nike co-founder Phil Knight. Harry's great-uncle, the Duke of Windsor, also wrote a memoir called A King's Story, The Memoirs of the Duke of Windsor at the End of the Forties, which he published in September 1951, 15 years after his abdication in 1936. The royal family were thought to be appalled that the Duke would sell his secrets for £300,000, around £3.5 million today, for his bestseller. Moreover, courtiers disliked the title because Edward's brother, King George VI, was on the throne, thanks to his abdication. However, as highlighted by a royal expert, even the Duke of Windsor waited 15 years to publish his memoir, compared to Harry's 2 years. Pod Save the Queen is hosted by Jan Gripper and features Daily Mirror royal editor Russell Myers. Mr. Myers claimed that the royal family were surprised by Harry's decision to release his book and drew parallels between Harry and his great-great-uncle. Mr. Myers said, "I can tell you the royals are none too pleased." The former Duke of Windsor waited 15 years before he spilled the beans on royal life, and Harry has waited barely 15 months, and I think that tells you an awful lot about his character. Rather than going off into the sunset and seeking a life of privacy, he is all too consumed with what people think of him, and what narrative is being painted of him. It is completely at odds with what we were told were their reasons for leaving the royal family. An intimate and heartfelt memoir it might be from his side, but I cannot imagine it will be very heartfelt for the people that will no doubt be mentioned in the book. We're talking about senior royals. We've already seen Harry make several very hurtful statements about Prince Charles, the way that he brought up his sons in the aftermath of their mother's death. Since Harry and Meghan split from the firm, A number of events have reportedly caused uproar in the royal family, including the couple's bombshell 2-hour CBS interview with Oprah Winfrey. Similarly, when a King's story was published, the royal family and courtiers were reportedly furious. The wife of the Duke's former private secretary Lady Hardinge, wrote, "While his family held its peace, he apparently found it necessary to exchange a highly colored and, in my view, one-sided account of his abdication for a large check." Moreover, the Queen Mother never forgave the Duke, with the British launch of the book coinciding with her husband George VI's poor health, with the King dying just 5 months after the release. Harry said in a statement, "I'm writing this not as the prince I was born but as the man I have become. I've worn many hats over the years, both literally and figuratively, and my hope is that in telling my story, the highs and lows, the mistakes, the lessons learned, I can help show that no matter where we come from, we have more in common than we think."